appealing to our more sensitive viewers. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Factory Studio.
We all see it. We all know it. We all hear it. We all feel it. Hey, Goku and Vegeta. Of course, we know. The world knows about them. Dragon Ball Z. Everybody knows about the anime. Dragon Ball Z. Everybody been watching it. I've been a big fan. Been watching it since the beginning. Doing a blog on it. Can't get enough of it, man. It's storylines, man. It just, man, it changed a lot of people's life. It changed people's way of thinking, a way of living, a way of accomplishing goals. And man, I don't know where to start. I've been watching it ever since I was young. I can go back as far as the Cell Saga, the Android Saga. I mean, that was a long time ago. I mean, man. Of course, you see me rocking with the Akuma beads. You know how to look it up. You know how to find out. You can always order one. Look online. You know how to get it. And but man, put a comment at the bottom if you. Of course, everybody's favorite character. Put in the comment below who's your favorite character on DBZ. Of course, everybody have. Some people like androids. 17. I mean, but I like Oob. Oob. They should have put Oob in there, but I understand he's a reincarnation of Majin Buu. And, he was a bad player, man. He was hard to fight, man. When Goku fought Oob for the first time, it became that. I think that was almost the end of that episode when he was battling with him. Of course, somebody wished him back into, a young stage of Goku, the young version of Goku. And of course, he still had the skills in martial arts. He still has the training. He was still an adult size here. And so far, Majin Buu is so many versions of him. Kid Buu. Oh man, there's so many versions of him. And so that's what I've been watching a lot of the episodes, man, and content creators, how they would, get permission from Toriyama, like, hey Toriyama, can I borrow them real quick, make a couple of $100 million, and then I'll give you profit of it. You got to give them profit. You're like, well, how much money you get from that? Like, oh, well, not that much. Not that much. But yeah, man, I love Dragon Ball Z. Man, it's definitely a type. How can I say this? Dragon Ball Z is a. Guess I'm thinking. Type 3. It's a type 3 civilization. Piccolo's background, history, yeah, type 4. They're type 4. Space travel. I mean, come on. They can turn into certain. They can turn into certain things. You can wish for certain things. Dragon Balls itself. Traveling through other galaxies, seeing other species out there. I wouldn't call them species, but you'll say humans, certain intelligent life, intelligence. And, that was, okay, so, okay, so, yeah, definitely a type 3, 3.5, yeah, yeah, they up there, man. They're Ozarus, so that's what I'm telling you, how they shape shift. They could turn, wouldn't say they borrowing somebody's skin, like, oh, well, man. Of course, everybody's seen the Dragon Ball Z movie that came out. Man, that wasn't it. Nah, that wasn't it, man. People say, what? I understand people talk about it's very difficult to make something like that into into the movie. I saw the Street Fighter movie, which was 2 thumbs up. They have the original one, came out back then with Jean-Claude Van Damme. They had the one that came out not too long ago, with Akuma, Ryu, Ken, and Gojo. I forgot their teacher's name, Gojo. I forgot his name. Oh, man. But yeah, of course, he had the Akuma beads, the teacher, between Akuma and his brother. Their teacher had the Akuma beads, and of course, he didn't give it to him, until he defeated him in battle. But they both used the Kado, which was the bad martial arts. Yes, there are some real martial artists out there, and yeah, and different styles for different techniques for different opponents. I could get off on that again, but you already seen my other episode videos where I talk about it, part 1 and part 2. I don't know if this will be part 3, continuing. I don't know. We could say it's part 3, and yeah, and the techniques Goku and Vegeta are using are like their power levels are outrageous, out of control. It's beyond imagination, but you got to realize, like I said before, these are Ozarus, man. It's if you travel to another planet and it has less gravity, then you should be able to increase. You'll be the strongest person on that planet. If there's life form on that other planet that's used to that, yeah, of course you can just blow them away. Yeah, blow them away. Just blow them away. Just blow air. You be able to blow them away like Superman with air. And yeah, you should be able to do certain things. Don't hit no one on another planet. If you're more stronger, you're probably one of the strongest person on the planet. Um, there's a lot of movies explaining that. Hey, you're on another planet. You're flying everywhere. You're jumping on the mountains, the mountain to mountain. Yes, of course, that is reality. There is planets out there that you can do that. Me myself, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't do it. The stronger you are here, the more powerful you can be on another planet. And depending on the cycle of the moon, the cycle of the gravitational pull, we don't know which way the planets will be spinning. That hurts your head. No, you don't want to. And so yeah, I'm not trying to. So you just compare to what Goku, Vegeta, when they came to the planet Earth, which we're here. But when you look on the planet Earth, on the Dragon Ball Z universe, you have a dog as a mayor. A dog, a mayor. You see, they had the puppy face. They still had dinosaurs. So you're like, okay, Okay, it's pretty cool. They must be a different Earth. It has to be a different Earth. Man, that is not our Earth. But yeah, it's so the one I'm looking at is the one with Broly. With Broly was fighting Frieza, fighting everybody. He just lost control. Frieza did something selfish like Frieza always does. Frieza's gonna be Frieza, and I'm glad they brought him back into the episodes. Brought him back. The Tournament of Power. Man, I couldn't get Jaren. It's Jaren. Oh man, yeah, Jaren, man. We saw your background. Everybody was waiting for Jaren's background story. Why is he so powerful? Why is Jaren so strong? Why is he? Yeah, everybody started choosing Jaren. When he came in the picture, everybody started looking at Goku Vegeta like, nah, well, who's just Jaren person? He did it with brute strength alone. He didn't think about anything else. Constant meditation. You try meditating sometimes, hey, on that power scale level, yeah, please don't hurt us, Jared. Man. Any species that is intelligent and smart enough to hop the planet to planet or solar system to solar system. In your solar system, you should have certain planets that have certain resources, chemical reaction. Mostly, they'll look for I won't say gassy planet, a liquid planet. Of course, ours is oxygen, air. We got water, H2O. Make sure you drink plenty of water too. Is there? And yeah, just keep drinking water, man. It's healthy. I know it doesn't have a taste to it. It doesn't taste like your juices. It doesn't taste like it doesn't have a taste to it. So just drink it. That's what it's there for. When the first time you ever tasted juice, sugar water they call it, I guess. Of course, you have an infant, give them water all their life. That's all they're gonna know. You give them juice, okay. You gave it to them. You gave it to them. It's nothing wrong, but uh, it's nothing wrong. But make sure you pump. Make sure you pump them up full of water. You won't know the difference between sweet Kool-Aid, juice. They won't know the difference. Give them water, they won't know the difference. But yeah, and so just concentrating, thinking about and all the episodes that I watched, everything. Of course, everybody know everything about every character on there, and I was gonna get back on track and say, okay, well, get back on track. Yeah, if you're traveling from planet to planet, uh, gather all your resources, take resources from different planets, metal, of course, metal, copper, silver, gold. But certain planets don't have a liquid core, a liquid solid core, or can be like the moon. We don't know if it has a solid liquid core, solid or liquid. We don't know. It could be metal. For all I know, have pressure could have turned into iron or metal. It depends. It depends. Some planets do have liquid core, meaning it's constantly going through the cycle. The Earth has a cycle that keeps us fresh, grass growing, lava. Everything creates new life. It's always continually using going in a circle, which is good, you know. Other planets, they have that, but it's always destruction. Destruction because the atmosphere is trying to get a mixture of, different, you have volcanoes erupt, you're going to have smoke, you're going to have ash, you're going to have, you're going to have smoke clouds that covers the planet. Then they can create a cooler temperature, blocking it from, it depends on the ozone layer of a different planet. Um, Icy planet has eruptions. Ice planet, you think, okay, what all that ice doing there? Water? Okay, we don't know. I don't know, man. You know, but yeah. So, but of course, there's nothing wrong with gathering a resource from other planets. Yeah, use the hell out of it, man. Don't use where you live at. Don't use all the material. Use it to get what you need to get started with to get the other resources from another planet, which is not how we all seen Avatar. Let's see how that turned out. But sticking to the Dragon Ball Z, uh, is when Gogeta, when they fused together, that's when we all started to like Goku and Vegeta again. Like, okay, cool, yeah. Jiren took the spot for a long time. He yeah, so, people like, oh, when one of Freezer's men took Goku out with a Ki Blast ring, people started lost their mind. Well, if this guy's a planet buster, blowing up galaxy and destroying half the galaxy like Broly, you think, well, how one Ki Blast took him out? Went straight through his chest. They're using their key technique, power levels can go beyond, farther, and all that. You can feel somebody's power level on the other side of the galaxy. Piccolo can hear the other side of the galaxy. He can hear that, like, they're talking about you, Goku. What did he say, Piccolo? They say you're pretty strong. So, the Namekians. So, not very few of them left, but, stop taking the Namekians out, please. They always do that, Piccolo spit as many eggs you want out, that's how they reproduce. Eggs coming out their throat. I don't know, man. we want to see a Piccolo Jr. We know how Kami got there. Well, and you can't forget if they put one of the new episodes and have, of course, gigantism. That's what Piccolo race is. They can become giants, titans. Frieza came and they all became titans, and they all jumped on him, but still, they still get their butt whooped by Frieza. It has nothing to do with size. If Frieza was that size, it'd be pretty different. But like I said, that's just Dragon Ball Z universe. And I'm still trying to catch on to all the characters. Haven't forgot about the old characters. When they bring back old characters, that's amazing. And that's just from some mod development, some other story from another, franchise. They making their story, they getting parts of that, and they can, making stories and stuff that blows, amazes our mind. But I'm gonna continue this later on. It's just an introduction blog for Dragon Ball Z. I know they got some new movies coming out, and I haven't got those yet. Um, I forgot which one it was. I guess when it was fighting the androids. the Android saga, man. I'm like, okay, these Dragon Ball Z is way beyond the robots. People keep thinking this, and no. Remember, Goku got shot by a ring beam. Straight, he got shot. He can get shot. People are like, well, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm still learning about it too. Remember, these old Zarus, man. These creatures, these beings from another planet, man, and their anger, their rage, has no bounds, no limit, man. Um, but yeah, I'll continue this. I guess this is part 3 about Kung Fu, the art of meditation, concentration, and different techniques for different styles. And Dragon Ball Z they use their ki to do a lot of things. Of course, Chao Sun, he is Chao Sun is one of my favorite, especially when he did the high beam on sale. Knocked him down, kept pushing him down. Just he kept that up till he passed out. That was a human being. Well, technically, using the third eye. So yeah, technically he's human. But and like I said, I continue. Dragon Ball Z episodes are so long; it goes back so far. So I'm just not even touching the surface. And please leave your comment at the bottom. Let me know what you think about Dragon Ball Z. What tech or what stage you think they are. What type you think they are. Type 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, Key Blast from multiverse destruction of energy they're using from them. Like, can they stop a straight bullet? Of course, we all saw one of the movies when Beerus got shot, and he said the bullet felt like a fly on his face, kind of That was Beerus. That's how tough his skin was. Was he using his powers? Was he off guard with that? That was Beerus level compared to Goku. Remember, what's the difference between ki blast, keys, energy? What's the difference between that and the physical body? What's the difference? You obviously Goku pushes his body to the limit. It says it can't go no farther than that. Then he uses his energy, which is eternal, which is forever. People said, "Oh well, yeah." Once you leave your physical flesh behind, you pretty much can do whatever you want to do. Depending on which way you go or which way you are. I can't. That's you get off. You have to read the Bible on that. That it gives you instructions, details, and information. And I can't say who you believe in or what you believe in. Just move forward. As long as it's something positive, you're good to go. And this is trying to wrap it up, part 3. And I'll continue gaming and we'll keep talking about Dragon Ball Z in the future.
Stop
That's a wrap for today's news. What happened next will shock you.